Hey everyone. I think we should be live. I'm going to wait a few minutes and let some more people hop on just to make sure. It's kind of weird that this is live. I'm in my bedroom. So give it just a few more seconds so I can kind of see number of viewers. So we'll give it just a few and then I'll kind of start sharing a bit about my story. Okay, guys, I'm going to kind of delve in and just share a little bit about my story. I get so many questions about what it's like to be a coach or what I've done. And a lot of people have ideas in their head about what coaching is about or what they think that Beachbody is about. So I really just wanted to give you guys an honest view of what I do as a coach, how I started, why. It's not going to be super in-depth just because I don't want to spend time talking about details and keep you on here forever doing that kind of thing. So, I just figured I'd lay it out here, be live on YouTube, something I've never done. So here we go. But I started coaching in November of 2013. And I really wasn't super familiar with Beachbody, but I was like a lot of people, I was a mom, I'm busy. I really needed something that could fit in to my busy life. I had done all sorts of different things and had really struggled with a lot of body image issues. Backstory for me, going way back. I was molested as a child. I really truly needed help, I guess. I didn't really realize what that had done to me as I got older in life. You just don't. You kind of process it and you move on. I'm moving my phone away because it keeps beeping at me. And, we all have baggage, let's be honest. I think behind every single person you might see something. And the reality is that's not reality. We all have stuff. We all have things that hold us back in life. I was always the person that people saw that was petite. I don't have this weight loss story. And they really thought I had my shit together. And the truth is I might have been petite, but I had a lot of issues with my image and what I saw up here. And that was something that weight loss wasn't going to do for me. I needed more. And really, truly, where I fell into Beachbody was trying all these very unhealthy things on my own. Dieting, yo-yo dieting, cutting carbs, high fat, under eating like crazy. I had gained 35 plus pounds in college and I went anorexic legit for a summer, where I literally would drink like a Slim Fast for lunch, maybe a bag of pretzels, and then I would drink hot tea or hot chocolate for dinner. And I'm not kidding, that's all I ate all day long for an entire summer. I lost weight, but boy, oh boy, did that not ever help me whatsoever with establishing any kind of a healthy habit to go into life. I mean, that crap just kills your thyroid, people. So I did all of that. I did hydroxycut. I did ab cuts, those stupid pills that, what's her face? Kendra, you guys know Kendra on whatever, Bravo. Moral of my story, I've done all that bull crap. Nobody would have known that about me, so here I am airing it out on YouTube Live for the world to see now. It didn't answer my problem. Sure, you can lose weight. You can do all those things. But if you're not mentally fixing your problem, it's not going to get better. So I met a coach, just like I am, on Facebook, of all places. And really it spoke to me. You know, I had friends that had done Insanity or P90X, and those programs were just so intense for a beginner like me. They felt scary. And I truly just decided on a whim that I had tried it all and I had nothing to lose. I might as well give it a shot. I might as well show up every day and do a workout and give it my all. And I did. So I honestly did exactly that. And it blew my mind, you guys. What I found was that I could get an amazing workout at home, which for me, I mean, and I'm all about the gym. You know, I'm all about people living a healthy lifestyle, obviously. But for me, busy mom, 2 kids, I can't pay for a personal trainer. I don't have the time to drive to a gym, you know, spend that time there. When I was doing that, I was missing more workouts than I was able to actually do. You know, to hit the gym 6 days a week as a busy mom, it didn't work for me. So I had something in my home that I could do 25 minutes a day, total body workout. They told me what to do. I mean, I literally just had to push play, watch this personal trainer tell me, like, pick up these weights, do this move, and shit, I was done, right? Like, turn it off, go about my day, had a meal plan, and I didn't even follow the meal plan 100%, but I realized how far off my day was, how much I wasn't eating, and when I was eating so many carbs, not good carbs, so much sugar, hello, total sugar addicted. And I really started slowly changing what I did. And what happened, my big aha moment, in 3 weeks, I had better results than I had had in my 8 months of running in my house on my treadmill, of doing my own YouTube workouts, of all these things, all of my years of doing so many stupid things. I had better results because I was consistent. I was getting a real workout every single day consistently instead of missing things or just, you know, hamster treadmill, droning out the cardio, but not building muscle. I had the answer right in front of me, like given to me in this little DVD package, and all I had to do was show up. But here's the big aha, right? So I had the workouts, but what I really had was I had this amazing coach that had become my friend, who was encouraging me, who had this amazing private group on Facebook where I was connecting with other women, and I was realizing that my mental issues were way more common than we ever like to talk about. And for me, that was it. I could have the workout, I could have the nutrition, I could have the gym, but I was missing that support. And that was my success right there. That was my missing link that I had been missing for forever and ever and ever. I never once looked at Beachbody as an opportunity, as a business, as any of those things. I saw Beachbody for what it had done for me right then and there, and that was that it had literally like blown the lid off my brain, my issues, my problems, and it was a gift. It was a solution for what I was missing. And I truly, honestly looked at that and thought to myself, every flipping woman needs to be doing this. That was it. That was all I cared about. All of my friends, all of my family, all of these people in my life. And I mean, you know, we get together as women and we're like, oh my gosh, you know, like my skinny jeans. And like, we can talk all we want about loving our bodies. We talk about it all the time. But you know that if you don't have that confidence in yourself, it doesn't matter. You're not going to just get it. And I literally realized that I had this gift to help people with. And that was it. My coach said to me, you know, Brandy, like, you have a passion for sharing this. Why aren't you coaching? And I was like, yeah, I don't really know that I can be a coach. I don't post selfies of myself. I'm kind of private. I'm a total introvert. Who would have thought I would be doing a live YouTube video ever in my life? Not me. But there was something more about this, and really what it came down to was the fact that I knew that I wanted to share this. I just wanted to help some people with it. And I really truly thought to myself, if I can help a couple of people, if hey, you know what? So people say you can make money doing this as a coach. Maybe I can earn $100 a month. That'd be sweet, right? That's fun money. We were paycheck to paycheck. My husband is a teacher. He has a master's degree, but he's a teacher, people. I worked part-time at a local vet clinic, a job I dearly loved. But it was a job. And I was making a great hourly wage, but I was home with our kids. That was my priority then. $100 a month was huge. I mean, that was buying a bra without feeling guilty. That was taking the kids to the movies, something that we could never do. And I really just thought to myself, you know what? Why not? What do you have to lose? Now, here's the part about coaching that I think that people really, really need to understand. And that is that you have a choice of what you want to do with this business. Beachbody is not a company that set out to be a network marketing company. And I know that word is slimy to most people. I know it is. But it's just not that way. And I am not someone that jumps onto every bandwagon. I am not someone that saw myself being a coach, ever. But I am most definitely someone that had a passion for what I was doing, and I wanted to share that with people because I was proof. I mean, I had changed and had found hope at 35 years of age, and I wanted to share that. But as a company, they didn't set out to be that way. Beachbody is a fitness company. That's how it was established. That's exactly what the bread and butter of this company is. And they only started as a network marketing company as a way to give back to the customers that were doing what I would have been doing if coaching wasn't an option. Telling all my family and friends because it worked, and I was amazed that I had simplified fitness and nutrition for a busy mom. So, the opportunity came in my life, and I thought, what do I have to lose? I mean, it's not a company where there's this buy-in. Hello, that's illegal. It's not a company where there's huge sales quotas, where you have to meet a minimum every month or you're going to get canceled. It's not set up that way. And so I just thought, you know what? If I could get a discount on these programs that are kick-ass, and I can help a couple of friends and maybe make $100 a month, why not? So I did the most scary thing I've ever done. I didn't tell my husband, not because he would care, because he really wouldn't care, and I signed up. Literally, I didn't even think. I signed up, and I did something else. I literally got down on my knees in my bedroom, and I prayed to God, and I'm a total believer, and I just said, I don't know why I'm doing this, but here you go. Like, here I am. This is what I'm going to do. And you can, you're just going to have to hold me tight because this is craziness. And I jumped in completely, feet first, jumped in. And really what I did was I just jumped in sharing what I was doing, talking to my friends, just naturally having conversations about what I was doing. And what I really found is exactly what I thought, that what I was doing was inspiring to other people. This business is not about selling your family and your friends, period. And I don't care how many people say that. It makes me want to punch them in the face because it's not. It's just not. Like, I've never once felt like I was sold a program. Someone gave me a gift to change my life. And I was so grateful for that because I desperately needed it. And that is exactly what has happened for me as a coach. I have truly shared my journey, the good, the bad, the ugly, the real life mom behind the scenes, my fitness journey, how in 2 years I've been able to get muscles, can't see it, sorry, and change my life. And because of that, it honestly has grown over time into the business that it is today. Now, here's the deal. Like, income, yeah, it's real. It's real. You know, we started as a family that really couldn't do a whole lot. We didn't vacation. We didn't do anything. We had a budget. You know, I had to watch what I put in my grocery cart. I clipped coupons. I couldn't just go to Target and spend 75 bucks. You know, I remember telling my husband, you know, oh, only put 20 bucks in your gas tank this week because I don't know, you can't fill it up. That was our reality. That was normal. And, you know, it's just not. You know, this business grows over time. It's not a quick thing. It's not a get rich quick kind of a business. It's a business. You know, no different than opening a storefront. You know, that first year you're working to build your business, and then it slowly starts to grow. And that's exactly what this business is. 2 years later, how has our life changed? I don't even know if I can put it into words. And honestly, I often get like teary-eyed just at the thought, because I can't even articulate what it's done. You know, it's more than money. You know, it's not about money, to be honest. It's about freedom. We don't sweat the small stuff. We can travel. We can pay our bills and have a lot extra every single month. We can pay off debt, which we have. You know, we can do all of these things. You know, in even just the last 12 months, I've been to Puerto Rico, to Las Vegas, to Nashville, to Cancun, to the Bahamas, to Jamaica. Well, Bahamas twice, Jamaica. I mean, prior to this, you guys, the furthest away I had been was like Jamaica on my honeymoon 13 years ago. I didn't travel. Are you kidding me? Like, we couldn't even take the kids to Mackinac Island in Michigan, which is like 3 hours away, because we couldn't afford it. We couldn't justify it. You know, it's allowing our son to be in travel baseball because we can pay for that. You know, to write the check for 175 bucks today, we can do that. You know, no, you know, our life, we are not living this magical life of building a dream home. But let me tell you, when your car needs all new tires and new brakes, and your bills are still due, and you still have debt, and you have kids to clothe, and groceries are going up, and you have gas tanks to fill, and at the end of the month, you've done all of that and you're okay, there is no price you can put on how that feeling feels. That, to me, is freedom. It's not even about money, and I know that sounds so contradictory, but it's about the freedom to know that it's okay when the unexpected happens and you don't have to sweat it every single second, because that was what life was like for us all the time. You know, this business has grown so much, and I really want everyone to understand that it's a natural progression. It just is. I know people look at so many other businesses, and there are so many things I hear. I don't want to sell my family and friends. It's a pyramid scheme. You know, it's going to bust. It's going to, you know, fall apart, and, you know, it's just not solvent. It's going to completely, you know, not stick around for the long time. It's a fad. You know, let me think of all the other things I've heard, because I could go on and on and on. But I want to give you just a glimpse of something else. Prior to being a coach, prior to working at the vet clinic, I worked in corporate marketing. I worked for an insurance company. I had a great job. It was very fulfilling. I loved it. It gave me a ton of opportunities. But one of the things that I think is so hard and that we overlook because that is the norm is that you are 100% dependent on what somebody else is going to allow you to do. Your raise, your bonuses, your rise, if you want to have a promotion, if you want to get into a management position. Yes, you can absolutely do better, but at the end of the day, it's still dependent on what somebody else allows you to do. You're not typically going to become the CEO because that CEO, they're going to kind of stay up there. What happens in a business like this is that you get to call the shots. I would rather be in charge of my destiny than be working, punching a time clock from 9 to 5 and living for the weekends, because I've done that life and it sucks. It does. I mean, when I know now what it's like to be home 24/7, to have kids that are sick and half days off school and summers off and I can take my laptop and I can work from wherever. That is freedom to me. I would rather do a business where I know that what I do is what I get back. I mean, yeah, it's scary. I understand that's scary because it's not secure in that you do X, you automatically will always get Y. I know that that's scary to so many people. And we like to have that stability. We like to have that it's going to be exactly this much. But the truth is, why? Why? If you can do something and work really hard at it for 2 years like I have, right? So you can live like no one else, is that worth it? You know, I look back on the first year of being a coach and learning and growing and taking chances and getting uncomfortable. And you know what? I've had to learn so much. I'm an introvert, you know, like I don't like to put myself out there. I kind of like to be private. I think I had like 500 Facebook friends when I started. And like I said, I'd never posted a selfie. I mean, I had to YouTube it. And like I'm 35 years old. I don't take selfies of myself. But I wanted something more. I loved what we stand for. I love what this company stands for. It's not about being a quick fix. It's not a fad. It's not just a pill you take. And I mean no disrespect to any other company out there because there's some great companies out there. But I know for me, because I did all that other stuff, I did all of it, I was missing the link of having somebody that cared about me. I needed a coach. I needed a program that worked. I needed tools that worked. I needed supplements that worked, like Shakeology, which seriously changed my life in my nutrition because I sucked at that. And when I got all those things, hello, I was successful. I seriously know that that is what people need. They just do. And you know what? Like, going back to having that and knowing that that's all I had to share. And yes, I'd have to learn how to take a selfie. And yes, I'd have to take a chance on something that felt a little weird and a little bit scary. But I'm going to tell you that the only way to grow into anything more is to do something different. That's just it. I would rather take a chance, a crazy chance, on something different than to not take a chance at all and be stuck in the same spot that I was stuck at. that's just me. That is what has truly inspired and led me on and on and on and on in this journey. That's just it. And, you know, I obviously could talk forever and ever and ever and ever and mumble on. And I'm going to look at the time because I do not want to keep going forever and have everyone being strung along as I just talk about my life. This business has changed everything for me. You know, I have said so many times, and I feel oftentimes like I just, you know, repeat myself over and over and over again. But I look back on the girl that I was 2 years ago, and I get emotional because I was so broken. I was a hot mess. You know, I didn't have positivity. I was so lost. You know, I wasn't someone that looked at life with the glass half full. I really wasn't. You know, I was so stuck in my baggage, and I didn't really realize how much my past held me back. You know, and I just kind of did what we all do in life. We just get through the day, we get through the week, we get so busy with our life, with our kids, with our work. We crash into bed and we wake up and it's Groundhog Day, and we do that same thing over and over again. We don't have hope. And this business has given me all of that. You know, it's hard to change yourself. It's hard to get uncomfortable. It's hard to do something scary. But the truth is, those are the exact things that make us a better person. And I have always said from day one that if I jump in as a coach with this crazy minimal investment with no sales quotas, and I fall flat on my face and I completely suck at it, but I walk out getting over my body image issues, I'm more confident, I feel good about me, then have I really failed? And truly, you know, even now, if, which it won't, but if it were to crumble, I still feel like I have become such a better person. I know I've become a better person because of this business. You know, we have so many chances in life, and the truth is very, very, very few and far between. Do we take a jump? Do we leap? Do we put ourselves out there and do something different? And the truth is if you want X, you have to make the leap. You have to take a chance. You have to take a chance on something. And I hope that just by sharing a little bit of my story, I've inspired you to look beyond and to really see this opportunity for what it is, and that's a real opportunity. You know, I'm going to give you a little bit just about Beachbody and what we stand for, and I really want you to hear my words, because I've been incredibly fortunate, so blessed and fortunate in my position of being a coach and being a part of a really successful team, that I've really had an opportunity to sit down with a lot of the top executives of the company. And it's legit. It's so legit. It's so incredibly financially sound, and it's based on all of the right principles. And the CEO of Beachbody is an amazing person. He reminds me of my dad, which is so stupid and weird, but it's so true. I truly can't say enough about this company, and I realize that you would expect me to say that. I know you should. But it's because I'm a skeptic. I'm a realist. I'm a girl with a business background and a marketing degree. I am the hardest sell you've ever seen. And if I am so deeply rooted in something and so passionate about something, it's because it's real. And that's just it. Because if it's changed my life the way that it's changed my life, then I know that it's honestly something that everybody should do. And I know there are so many people out there that think, I don't know how I'd ever get people interested, and I just don't really know, and it's so scary to put myself out there. And what if I fail? We're so scared of failure, right? And what if I look stupid? And what if people make fun of me and I don't even know how to do a selfie and I'm too old? Or all of those things, all of those things. Let me just end by saying this. We all think those things. I have thought all of those things. I still think those things sometimes. But let me tell you that it's not true, because your heart, what we do as coaches is real. And there's no way you'll ever know if you don't just take a chance on something. So I'm going to stop the broadcast here in just a few minutes. I wish there was a way I could like do question and answer, but considering I don't know what I'm doing as it is, it's not letting me do that option. So I really want to thank everybody for hopping on. Those of you that have stuck with me on my very first live YouTube view, thank you. Thank you for being my guinea pigs, because I have no idea what in the heck I'm doing. But really, truly, I want you to not be afraid to reach out. Reach out to me, reach out to any coach you've been chatting with, and maybe you just hopped on this. Don't be afraid, and please know that you'll always get my honesty. I am not someone that is going to tell you a line and try to get you to do something. I truly say this because I'm proof. In 2 years, completely changed everything. Everything about my mindset, everything about my fitness, my life, my healthy journey, my family. My husband's in the best shape of his life. I mean, we have so many things going, and it's all because of this crazy chance I took on myself. And I didn't listen to any of the doubt and the worry and the concern. I just said, God, I'm jumping in, and you just better catch me. And please, please, please hear it from my heart of hearts. It's worth it. You'll never know if you just don't take a chance on life. It's worth it. So I hope you guys have a great rest of the night. If you have more specific questions, reach out. I'm here. I'm an open book. Thanks, guys.